Hi guys, it's been a long time since we did our large property tour because of the whole COVID situation, but now we are back. So many of us have heard of an inter-terrace, a corner terrace, but how many of you have heard of an inter-corner terrace? Well, today I'll bring you to one to check it out. Okay, so before we head in to check out the house, this is what I wanted to highlight, and this is what makes this property so special. So usually when you have a corner terrace, you actually need a setback at the side of 2 meters. But you can tell from this house, you actually don't have that side setback per se, but what you have is actually this easement here that separates you from your neighbors. So what you get is actually the best of both worlds, where you can get the privacy of a corner terrace while maximizing the indoor build-up area of an inter-terrace. Now, entering to the first level of this house, you usually have your living area where your sofa, your TV is at, where your family hangs out at. But for this house, it's slightly different, whereby this first level place is sort of like your basement. And now, talking about the facing of this house faces towards the northwest. And the car porch can fit up to 2 cars. It's sheltered all the way up to the gate, whereby you don't need to worry about the rain or sun overheating your cars when you set out for your day. Talking about this basement area, you can probably convert it into an entertainment area. If it was up to me, I'd probably put a karaoke system in here and sing my heart out. And over at the back of this basement, you have your granny's room. And now entering into the granny's room, it's really no joke. The amount of space here is huge, and I'm not even trying to exaggerate, but it's probably one of the biggest granny's room I've seen, honestly. What really amazes me about this granny's room is the ensuite bathroom. How many granny's bathroom you see nowadays that comes with a his and her sink?
Okay, right. So can you tell us today why you dressed like a PAP candidate?
Because I'm honest and hardworking. So coming up to the actual living area of this house, immediately when I stepped up here, I was so amazed by how luxurious this view looked. After this whole COVID situation, coming out of home, I feel like I'm transported to some other country, it's like a holiday. And the perks about having your living area not on the first floor is that you actually have a privacy for your family, when they usually hang out at their living area watching TV in the comfort zone of family members. Sometimes when you have guests over and then they enter right straight into the living room, sometimes it can be a bit abrupt. But with this house, you don't have this problem because the living area is actually on the second floor. Okay, so let's head out to the balcony and check it out. Oh yeah, and before I forget, I just wanted to point out that this floor to ceiling height is towering. It stands at 7 meters high from where I'm standing, and the dining area is actually 3.6 meters high. And that is actually quite unusual for a house like this. Okay, so let's head out to the balcony. So right here, on set, you already have quite a zen garden that's already done up for you. And the sun is already here. All you have to do is water the plants from every now and then. And here, maybe if you want to set up an outdoor dining area in the evening where you can probably have the option of dining al fresco, you can do that here. And maybe for those of you who likes to exercise or probably are into yoga, this would be a perfect spot as well. Okay, so now let's talk about the dining area and the kitchen. So dining area currently sits up to 8 people, but you can do so much more if you just change the table to a bigger one. And this kitchen is an open concept one, and the thing that I like about it is it promotes interaction between you, your family members, and your guests that you can probably have over from now and then. And yeah, being open concept, you can just talk to them, prepare your meals at the same time, and you won't have to worry about, you know, your guests getting bored or you don't know what they're doing. Yep. And over here, you actually have the fridge, oven. And also, what you have over at this end is a wine chiller.
Hey Brian, this is not the main kitchen, you know.
Oh, honest mistake. So this is kind of your dry kitchen counter space where you can do light preparations. This is the full-scale kitchen where you actually have a cooker, hood, hob, and actually these countertops are actually made of granite, so they are really solid and of quality. You can tell in this kitchen you actually have tons of storage spaces for your groceries, cutleries, carpentry, it's already done as well. At the back of this kitchen, you actually have a yard area where you can throw in a washing machine, dryer, and this is where all the washing of clothes can be done. And right at this end, you have a helper's room. And what's great about this helper's room is it's even ensuite. Okay, so coming up to the third level, you are immediately greeted with this space that can possibly become your second living room. Probably a cozy family gathering area. You can tell that the sockets for the TV cables are already in place. So what you have to do is just probably mount a television up there, put some sofas over at that area, and you have your second living room. Now we're going to check one of the common bedrooms out. Unlike some developments, this common bedroom is actually quite good in size. You won't feel like it's too tight or too squeezy. So basically, where the two sockets are how you can tell what a queen size bed would fit roughly. So you put the queen size bed here, same thing, TV socket and cable is already in place. So just mount a television here. And then over at this corner, if we just turn the camera, you actually have this space where you can probably put a vanity table or study table, whichever you like. Beside is just wardrobes that are already done up for you. And of course, with every bedroom, it's all ensuite, same kinds of quality finishing, and yeah, it's just convenient to have a bathroom in every room. Over here. Guys, this is the master bedroom. Huge in size, efficient use of space, you can tell it's quite rectangular. And this master bedroom also has its own balcony. So for those of you outdoor lovers, this is the perfect spot for you, you know, when you come to your master bedroom after a long day of work. In the evening, you can just enjoy the breeze and sit outside and let loose. Over on this corner, you have built-in wardrobes, same thing, and plenty of space for all your clothing needs, you can tell. Over at this corner is your master bathroom. So the special thing about this house is actually only the granny's room and the master bedroom has the his and her sink. Okay, so now we are at the easement that we saw at the beginning, and you might be wondering, what are we doing at this alleyway at the end of our property tour video? Well, you know, for most property tour videos, they like to highlight the aesthetics of the place, the selling points. But for us, we believe as a home buyer, it's important to know the unique features of the property as well. So I just wanted to say this alleyway is actually huge enough for you to set up maybe a private badminton court where your kids can play at just beside the house. The unique feature that I was talking about is actually this back area whereby it's also an easement. So the easement from the side of the house actually extends to the back as well. So, you know, with an additional easement, you get additional privacy.
So now we're at the end of our property tour video. What do you want to tell our viewers?
Well, if this place interests you at all, any part of this house intrigues you and you feel like you're interested in it, feel free to give us a call. I'll be more than happy to show you the place and just come and check it out. I mean, it's an inter-corner terrace. You don't usually see this around in the market. If you're just interested to find out what's the difference and all that, yeah, I'll be happy to show you the place as well. And if not, you can just come down and maybe we have a badminton match at this easement.